All right, what's up everybody? I'm back. Look what I got here. This is the Crescent Kayaks SUP Plus. And what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna do like an on-water kind of paddle review. I just did the walkthrough, so you guys, I'll leave a link to the walkthrough. Go ahead and click on that and check it out. But is this boat not looking cool? Does that not look cool setting there? Got my paddle in the roto grip, got a power pole mount in the back, place for a trolling motor. But yeah, today I'm going to get out here on the lake. This is kind of like a local lake not far from me, so I kind of come down here and paddle around every now and then. I used to paddle this boat a lot, but I haven't paddled it much since I've been doing a lot of whitewater here lately. But yeah, with it getting a little warmer out, with it starting to feel a little better out, now I want to get this baby back out on the water again. So yeah, very interesting craft, being kind of either go from an SUP to a kayak pretty easy with just a couple little bungee. It's kind of like a little switch right here you'll flip off to make it go to an SUP. But yeah, I'll just put that back on before I forget about it. You know, getting on this thing is like easier than a regular SUP board because it's so damn stable. I get it kind of started. Look at that, just flop down like I'm in a kayak. It's got that huge skeg in the back, that's why it's a little hard to get it going. Not the fastest, once again, because it has that pontoon style hull. It's not the fastest for getting up to speed, I can tell you that. But wow, is this thing stable. Unbelievably stable. I don't know if you guys have checked out my Bonafide video of like a hybrid catamaran style hull on how stable that thing is, but this is stable. One of the best features about this is how well it stays in a straight line. This thing paddles beautifully in a straight line. Because it has that long keel in the back, it pretty much stays down. One thing it does do, I think Crescent got away with this handle. They're not doing this anymore. But look how water piles up in there. That's kind of like annoying to me. It does have a little bit of drain ports right here. So when water gets up on the deck, it does drain out. You can see what I'm using these things for. Remember I was talking about in the walkthrough about like these little items on here, on what I use them for. I like using them to put my feet on. Those are the Yak Attack roto grips. It's the roto grip by Yak Attack, and they're made for your paddle. So you can see I can put my paddle there and I can just chill out here on the lake. I can just chill out here. You know, this boat's great for just kind of like lounging around out here. One thing I did notice, this thing does seem to take on water a little bit. So I don't know if they all do that, but when you're standing, it takes on water. When I'm sitting down, it basically, you know, doesn't take on as much water. There is an aftermarket accessory called a seat riser that's available for this boat. And what it does, it lifts the seat off of the deck of the boat about 6 to 8 inches. I think lifts it up higher off of there. It helps your feet set flatter. See how my feet are kind of sitting up like that? But I use these things kind of like as a footrest. I can tell you, there's a channel by a guy that I've watched a few times. His name is Donald Dehm. D-E-H-M. I'll leave a link to his channel up now, but he has a good kind of detailed breakdown of that seat riser in the light tackle, seat riser on the SUP Plus, and he does a lot of fly fishing. Go over and check that guy's channel out and you'll see the seat riser. I don't have a seat riser in this one. They're available on their website. I'll put a link up right now to the seat riser that goes to this SUP, and I'll leave a link down in the description for you guys if you want to pick one up. But yeah, I highly recommend the seat riser in this boat. I've actually used it with it, not in this one. I don't have one, but I have, like during the kind of like the demoing, I got to use the seat riser and paddle around with it. It lifts you higher out of the boat, gives you a little more. You will have to get a longer paddle. Like I said, I got an adjustable paddle here. I usually, when I'm paddling this boat, I usually go on about 6 at 45. And this is like just me kicking around the lake right here. And check out how easy this thing is to stand up in. Look at this. Look how easy I'm standing. This is so cool. Now I pretty much got a paddle board. You see that? And it's a pretty super stable. Like I feel the stability in this thing. I do wish it wasn't as low right there on the sides. I would have went a little higher with the sidewall, but you know, I think what happens is when you stand, you've got a lot of volume in the tips, and what it does, it flexes the center. The boat is flexing in the middle and it's causing it to get a little water. But when I set back down, lean over a little bit, usually this water will kind of wash itself out here. That's a really cool feature, to be able to go from paddling like a kayak to paddling like a SUP like that. Yeah. When I'm paddling this SUP, I'll usually take like one bait caster and a couple Plano boxes of like top water and jigs, and just kind of like hang out back in the cove. So once again, you know, what I was saying was getting it up to speed's a little slow. It feels a little like wide getting it up to speed, but look at how that bow rides right there. That bow rides beautiful up and over, because it's got a rocker type bow. It rides really smooth out of the water, and it has that keel, so even if I'm not taking strokes, you know, it keeps it straight. So watch this, I'll get up to speed and then it just kind of glides. Once it gets going up to speed, it holds its speed pretty good. But the biggest thing is, look how well it tracks. Very good for open water. Such a great boat for being out on a lake like this, for like being out on a day. You can, I don't have a lot of stuff back here, but you can load this down with a cooler with all kinds of crap back here, and this thing will be good to go. Give this boat a check out. This boat, I think, comes in at $8.99. I'm pretty sure Crescent has a program where you can buy it without a seat. If you already have a seat, you don't have to purchase the seat. And I think it comes in $100 off with the seat, without the seat, I mean. So $7.99. I think it was $7.99, but they just did a price increase. I'll leave the link up on these boats right now, and I'll show you the colors over here, let you see the colors that are available on this boat. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. That's all I got on the on-water review and walkthrough of the Crescent Kayaks SUP Plus. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.